What's up, cuties? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. If you haven't already, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Now, I am here to give you guys some breaking news. Breaking news. Simon Goubadia had to call the Popo on Porsha Williams. So, first, let me go ahead and read off this copyright disclaimer and I'll share this information. This is my disclaimer. This is covered under copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, and so forth. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So let me share my screen with you guys. This is coming straight from page 6 of New York. And as you guys can see, there are some claims here. The title says Simon Goubadia claims Porsha Williams brought a child, you see it, GUN man to the marital home. And then the Popos were called to the scene. Let me block that. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure this is sharing. I want it. Okay. So let me go ahead and read it again. Shout out to page6.com. But it starts off by saying Simon Goubadia fired back at estranged wife Porsha Williams divorce filing, claiming in a new court document that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star brought an armed pow pow man to their marital home. Now, look, that is something else if it is true. But in the documents obtained by page 6, it says that Simon alleges that the reality star abandoned their house at one point. Check out that word in quotation, abandon. I think that's game. Only to return with a man visibly bearing a pow pow for reasons unknown to Simon. The entrepreneur claims that no, they're not calling Simon an entrepreneur child. I guess, whatever. But he claims that Williams brought the man on 2 occasions. Now, here is Porsha and Simon in happier times. Porsha made that man look good, child, because But anyway, they go on to say that he alleges that during one instance, which took place March 21st, that was last Thursday, he had to call the Popos to maintain, excuse me, the peace. He also claims that Porsha had third parties to call and harass him and others in an effort to force them out. Now, Simon is alleging that yesterday, Porsha showed up with her mama and her mama's boyfriend and made a forcible entry into the marital home. Allegedly, she disengaged security cameras and tampered with items and evidence. Now, sounds like to me Porsha trying to get in that house to get her stuff. That's what it seems like to me. But here's Porsha and Dennis and little PJ. And anyway, let me finish. They go on to say that since the filing of the instant divorce, wife's actions have been erratic, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the house staff and the minor children. So that's what Simon has put into his documents. He's saying that Portia's behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since there are minor children in the home. Now, Simon did post his kids yesterday on Instagram, and people in the comment section was saying, wow, all you used to post was Porsha. I didn't even realize you had kids, even though I knew that he, had other children. but this seems calculated to me. Let me go on. It says Simon is requesting a judge to issue a restraining order against Porsha. No, they didn't put Bravo Celebrity, just like Nene called her. But reps and attorneys for Williams did not immediately return Page Six's request for a comment. Page Six has also reached out to the Popo department to confirm Simon's allegations. And then they go on to detail that Williams filed for divorce from Simon last month after just 1 year, and I think it was like 15 months of marriage, and immediately requested that the businessman not try to destroy financial records. Now, take a look at this. In Simon's filings, he says that Porsha took calculated steps to marry and divorce him shortly thereafter to intentionally trigger parts of their prenup for personal financial gain and greed. Wow. That's what Simon is claiming. But Williams Porsha since has severed all public ties to her now estranged husband, removing his last name from her Instagram account and deleting various photos. And since then, we all know that there has been rumors that Simon is dating several women. Excuse me, guys. Throat got a little dry from reading all of that. But what do you guys think about this? It seems to me, let's not forget number one, that Simon had those same cameras set up for Fallon. And that's how he busted Fallon with Jalen, also known as the help, that Fallon went on to get pregnant by and had a baby girl with. So I think that that's Simon's way of not only keeping tabs on what's going on in the home, but also with the wives. Okay. That's what it seems like to me. And look, Portia, you a good one. You really are, because let me just say this. I couldn't have done it from the start with Simon. Now, I'm not saying that Simon is not a, good man. I don't know the man personally. Some people may find Simon attractive. I don't. I'm sorry. And I do think that Portia got with Simon for the money based off of looks. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be mean. I do think that that was the deal. Now, did she take calculated steps to marry and divorce him? Who knows? It did seem like something happened, and it happened quickly, because we know that they were in Dubai 1 week and Portia filed for divorce the next. But for me, guys, this is about to get nasty. This is about to get nasty. And Simon has been operating in a nasty manner since Portia decided to divorce him. Even when it comes to the alleged rumors of him dating other people or not, he's been doing too much. Too much. And I'm not down with it. I'm sorry. Portia has been quiet. Other than fouling, she's been quiet. She hasn't said much about Simon. She hasn't said anything publicly in a negative way. She did issue a warning that she would speak her truth, but that was about it. So you got to be careful the way you move out of here, child. People saying he's a Florida Evans lie all over Instagram. That's an inside joke. They saying that Simon looks like Florida Evans, child, from Good Times. But my thing is this. I don't know if Portia brought a bodyguard to the home or if it was a family member, but I do think that she wanted to be protected. And I also think that Portia has seen some things when it comes to Simon. It has been alleged that he's very controlling, very jealous, and I think that she went through some of that while being married to him, and I don't blame her. Georgia is a state where you can carry. So if it was a bodyguard, the bodyguard had a right to carry. Someone said that it could have been her cousin that's licensed. He has a right to carry, and they're protecting their people. Now, I don't know if Simon is actually home. He just posted again. He has not stopped that he was in Dubai. And I don't know if Porsha tried to go over there and get her things or whatever when it comes to that home while he wasn't there. Seems like that was the case because he mentioned staff. But like I said, this is going to be messy, and we will see it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I guess Simon is making Instagram his own reality TV show. But yeah, this is not going to end well at all. Be careful who you rush to marry. Porsha hurried up and did everything with that man, and he has a proven track record. If you ask me, I'll go ahead and put a ledge in there. But he has a proven track record that something ain't right. And he was with Fallon when Porsha got with him, no matter the circumstances, separated or not. Now look at old Simon. Ain't no way in the world I could have just imagined it climbing on top of me, child, for no money. Do you hear me? None. But I just wanted to bring you guys this quick Hot Topics video. Make sure to drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this. Do you believe Simon, or do you think that Porsha has a right to go over in that home and get her things? And should the Popo be called so they can make sure that she's able to get that? If it was there since she's been gone, child, Simon probably didn't gave that to. Sorry about that, guys. Simon probably gave all of Porsche stuff to the next Vic. And you guys know what Vic mean. Anybody that's with Simon is for money, period, point blank. But I will say this before I go. Now I do kind of believe the rumors that possibly, allegedly, it was Porsha who tipped off immigration when it comes to Simon. We will be watching. You guys, as I mentioned, drop down. Let me know your thoughts. Before you go, please make sure to hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.